Yes, people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Dan and I simplify losing fat and building muscle. So time is a big barrier for a lot of people in getting in shape. People think you have to be in the gym for 2 hours per day to be getting any meaningful progress in the mirror, and this is simply not the case. Today's video, I'll be going to be breaking down exactly how you can get yourself in fantastic shape with only 3 workouts per week, which may only take you about 40 minutes, and through some simple tweaks to your diet around a busy schedule. Now, I understand that it is tough around a crazy work schedule, and if you've got commitments such as children and family commitments, then things become even more hectic around the school run and all of these things, right? I've got clients that are on travel every week, maybe traveling for work, or have very crazy work schedules, and I've been there myself working in corporate environments at investment banks, and I know how to manage the gym around a crazy work schedule, having been in those environments myself. So take it from me, this is how you go about it. I've been there myself, my clients are getting results around crazy schedules. This is how you go about it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, drop the video a like, and we're going to get into the tips to getting results in the least amount of effort and time required. So I'm going to break this down into 3 parts. First part is gym training, second part activity levels, third part diet. First part, gym training, 3 workouts per week. Do a full body training program where you're hitting big compound movements, meaning we're hitting multiple muscle groups at the same time. This is going to be the most efficient way of training for you and ensuring that we are tracking progress over time. If you want a free download of a full body routine you can follow, I'm going to link a video here that I've done. You can also visit the link in my Instagram bio where you can download yourself a free training program. If you want to go watch the video in full, it's going to be linked here, and this will break down how exactly you do this in a time efficient manner. So the training that is going to be based around key compound exercises such as the squat or leg press, a deadlift variation, Romanian deadlift would be my choice, a shoulder press, a chest press, a row variation, and a pull down or a pull up. Now, these 6 key exercises are going to build the foundation of any good full body training program, and I've built an example of training programs that you can follow on the video linked and in my bio, so go download themselves for yourself. But if you are basing any training program that you find online on these 6 key exercises, and you are tracking progression on the weights going up over time, you are going to build muscle and you will make progress. So that is the first part. Full body training program, 3 times per week. Focus on these big exercises. They're going to give you the most bang for your bucks, and throw in some other exercises to supplement these. But you can find an example or training programs to follow in my bio, as I say, and just drop me a message if you've got any questions around that. I would also recommend that you make use of things such as supersets and drop sets. So supersets means performing 2 exercises back to back, then resting, and a drop set is where you perform 1 exercise and then drop the weight by 20 to 25% without resting, go in again, take the set close to failure, if not to failure, and then rest afterwards. Now, these are both useful time management strategies that I have implemented in this time efficient full body program that you can go and download for yourself, as I say. So drop sets and supersets are going to become very useful time management strategies for you if you are in a rush, and that is the training side of things covered. Now, activity level, it is vital that if you want to get in shape, i.e. lose a bit of fat, tone up, you need to increase your activity levels, and we generally need to be moving more than the number of calories we're consuming. So the second part of this is going to be, in addition to your gym training, you are going to need to increase your step count. So a lot of people get in the habit of just making time for the exercise but not the general movement day to day. So if you've got a smartwatch or just your phone, track the number of steps you are doing, and on average you're going to burn more calories in 10,000 steps per day than you will in any gym workout. It's simple as that. So just think about increasing your step count from wherever it is now up to 8 to 10,000 per day. If you can hit that target consistently alongside the gym sessions, that will bring up your overall activity to a good level. And then it's going to come on to the third part, which is key, which is diet. Now, what to do on the diet side of things. So diet is all going to be based around protein intake. So you need to be structuring your meals around a protein source at each meal. This is vital because the reason that a lot of people struggle and that they snack and they go over on calories and gain weight is because the protein amount in each meal is not sufficient to keep them satiated. You're not feeling full from your meals, therefore you just reach for stuff during the afternoon at work or when you're at home, and you're just snacking constantly because you're not satisfied from the meals you are eating. Now, what happens is when you increase the protein at each meal, you become a lot more full. Maybe you start incorporating some more fruit and veg at each meal, and at that point you are less inclined to snack because you are so full from each of the meals when you start giving yourself this structure. Now, I'm not going to go into the specific details of different protein sources because this is going to come down to personal preference. So depending on your dietary requirements, prioritize protein sources such as meat, fish, eggs. You can use whey protein or a vegan protein equivalent for convenience, hitting your protein intake between meals. And I have a full video covering how to increase your protein intake with some simple tips, which I'll link here as well. The thing is, it doesn't really matter how you go about it. Just trial and error is key. Try some meals, see if they work for you. If they do, continue doing them. If not, just try some different meals. And the more that you get into this routine of either meal prepping, bulk cooking meals to save yourself a bit of time when you're busy midweek, and just structuring your meals around a protein source, things get a lot easier to stick to. Now, some of you might be thinking, I'm on the go a lot, I travel a lot for work, how can I stay on track if I can't meal prep, take meals with me when I'm traveling? Now, this is going to come down to smarter choices when you are out. Realistically, if you're out for client dinners for work, or you are on the go traveling for work, you can still make healthier and smarter choices. So for example, pack protein bars with you, use protein shakes between meals to ensure you're hitting your protein intake at the end of each day. And when you are out, just make smarter choices with your meals. So we want to be basing each meal around a protein source, as I say. So when you're out on either client dinners or out with friends socializing, or if you're on the go a lot through work traveling, you can still make those smart choices. If you're picking up food on the go, just look at the number of calories that you're consuming versus the protein that you're getting at each meal. Doing more sensible choices, salads. When you're eating out as well in restaurants, you can look at things like less cream-based sauces. So tomato and chili-based sauces will typically be lower calorie than creamy-based sauces, especially in curries or pasta recipes, for example. So when you start identifying these smarter choices on an individual basis, on a week-to-week, these will really add up over time. And you just need to get in the habit of planning ahead. So if you know that you've got a work trip coming up midweek, can you get some protein bars in? Can you take protein shakes with you? Try and eat fruit and protein between meals. Maybe you can push your food out to the afternoon to make room for those dinners out and the social events. And just planning ahead, but banking calories earlier in the week to then make room for those meals out. When you start planning ahead for all of these things, it becomes a lot easier. So the other thing you can do if you are on the go a lot and you really don't want to track calories, or you're going to have to estimate when you're eating out, is the plate portion rule. So what advice I give to a lot of my clients is, if you are looking at a plate of food, half of that should be fruit and veg, quarter palm-sized protein source, so around the size of your hand, similar for carbs. And that way, if you have a quarter carbs, quarter protein, and half your plate as fruit and veg, you really can't go wrong, and the overall calories at each meal will come down probably on average. So this may, again, put you in a deficit in order to lose fat and get you in the shape that you want. So in summary, this is how you go about getting in shape with minimum effort required. Don't have to do hours and hours of painless cardio, and you don't have to be in the gym for hours. Get yourself a full body training program, which you can follow with workouts that are going to be about 40 minutes each. Realistically, if you want to get in good shape, you should be able to commit 40 minutes 3 times a week to your long-term health. Now, once you've got the workouts in place, increase your step count to 8 to 10,000 and fit this around your work schedule. Can you walk to work, from work, etc.? Then get your diet in check, reduce the overall portions, and just be sensible when you are out and about and on the go. And this way, You're going to control your diet and the overall calories, increase your protein intake, get the steps in, and hit the gym sessions in minimal time and still get in great shape. And this is before you even factor in doing any additional cardio sessions. Hope this really helped you, and if it did, reminder to drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new for more content. Let me know what you'd like to see, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you very much. Link is in my bio for my website. If you are interested in online coaching, I can help you get incredible results like my current clients. Go check out their results on my website now, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. If you've got any other further questions, my door is always open as well, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. See you later, guys. Bye.